Hi, my name is Vita and this is Hippie Crow Hub. And today we're gonna share things to do with children in Toronto while living on a budget. As we all know, outings with a family can get expensive, especially when there's only one person who is making an income, who's earning an income and supporting the entire family. I've been a homemaker for almost 8 years now, and this is my main job. And today we have summer holidays, so my kitties are here with me. So they're gonna help me make this video, right? Because all the activities we're gonna talk about, they already know, and they can tell me everything they enjoy about it, okay? Do you wanna introduce yourself? Yeah, so this is Mila, and she is, how old? 7 years old. And this is Luke, Mr. Spider-Man. He might be Miles Morales, but is your name Luke still or Miles Morales? Oh no, he's gone. He's just chilling right now. He's in the sleepy mode now.
Just call me whatever I said.
Okay, he's Luke and he's 5 years old. He's a very big boy. He recently graduated from his first year in kindergarten. And next year will be his secondary kindergarten. And Mila will be in grade 3. Big kids. Lucky mama, huh? Okay, so things we can do in Toronto. If you're new in Canada and you want to explore and do simple things without spending too much money, these are a few of our favorites, okay? So for example, there are a lot of lovely nature trails and parks and playgrounds all over the city. You can find them in your area or you can Google it. Playgrounds, parks, public parks, or trails and nature walks. There are so many beautiful scenic little routes. You can even check how long they are, and you can even find out if it's difficult or not for the children. Usually I look up at the comments, or I view difficulties, whether children my age can do that walk, because we don't carry them anymore. Okay. I think the Spider-Man is not in the movie. Never mind, okay? So next thing we love to do in summer especially is outdoor swimming pool, right? So outdoor swimming pools that come in the community centers are free. So that is a really sweet thing you can do, and it literally costs you nothing. You can, yeah, you like that? How is the water in the outdoor pool?
It's cold but nice.
It is, I love that. It's like a cold plunge, we're all strong, right? Toronto community centers, you can also find ice skating rinks in winter. Some of them are outdoors, some of them are indoors. They have a lot of courses, different activities. We love ice skating in the winter and swimming and outdoor swimming pools in the summer. And then we go to our other swimming pool during the winter that is indoors, right? And that is YMCA. So YMCA facilities are very budget friendly, and if you're on a lower income you can get a discounted membership, and family membership costs plus minus $100 per month. And there's so many different cool things we can do. We enrolled ourselves in, what are you doing this summer? Karate lessons and swimming lessons, and your brother is doing karate and multi-sports. That's right, and they're having a lot of fun. All right, so this activity wouldn't be free, but it's definitely cheaper than a lot of private facilities. Alrighty, and another really nice thing to do, and this thing we love to do throughout the whole year, which is Woodbine Beach in Toronto, and the boardwalk is really nice. There's a long walk that leads all the way to this beautiful scenic kind of water factory or something. Water, what was the name of it? Dad was telling us, we forgot. It leads to this building. I think they pump water or they filter water there. I forgot what that was, but it's a very scenic walk. In the summertime, you can chill in the sandy beach, swim, there are washrooms. and we love that beach because it's very like active, lots of people there, so we have a lot of fun there. And during the fall or spring or even winter, if you dress well, you can enjoy that walk and just really have nice fresh air, and it's all cool vibes. It is a very nice walk, and I love the boardwalk. I love the boardwalk. All right. Also, you can Google up and explore different lakes in Ontario. There are so many lakes. So the Woodbine Beach is by Lake Ontario, but there are a lot of smaller lakes and other lakes on the sides, and they have little different beaches. Like for example, Lake Simcoe in Georgina. It gets really busy in summer. In summer, we're not too excited going there for the beach because you have to pay parking, and there are no options for free parking. But in Woodbine Beach, you can park your car in the streets, and because it's free on the weekends, and then you can walk to the beach. So that's a good thing to know. And one of our recent favorite things that we just started doing last week is cinema, right? So cinema also can get expensive if you're watching new movies, but every Saturday, right, they have family favorites.
Yeah.
And it only costs yes, $3, $2.99 plus tax per person. And last week we watched which movie? Free Willy. So shy. Free Willy, and that was such an old, nice classic, and it didn't feel outdated at all. It was a really nice movie. And sometimes it's nice to watch one of the oldies because they're a lot calmer and they have like those long moments. Nowadays all the movies are super like flashy and fast, and it's like action, there's explosions everywhere, and your brain is going rah, right? Yeah. So all four of us, we went there. So it cost us, like with the tax, about $15 plus minus. And we bought one large popcorn. Yeah. That was entertaining. Yeah. And so it was pretty good deal for a nice adventure, and I think we're gonna try to watch another movie. Luke ate most of the popcorn, of course he did. He's a little party man, right? So did we mention everything? Or oh, another thing, when we go for our nature walks, like in the fall and the summer, what do we like to do with the nature? Do we like to explore flowers and trees and recognize different mushrooms, fungi? What is your favorite?
I don't know. I like the berries.
Oh yeah, when we find some local berries and we pick them and eat them.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. But you gotta know what you're picking. You gotta do the research.
You gotta know what you're doing.
You gotta know what you're doing, so you gotta do your research. But if you're just starting, you can identify the plants and you can learn them and you can spot them next time. You can research, and that's a lot of fun for the kids because you're always learning, and the kids feel so cool when they go to school and they tell even the teacher about some plants that they know that you can like eat.
Like last time I told the teacher
about the honey mustard plant. Yes.
Or was it? It's garlic.
Oh yeah, no, honey mustard is the sauce. Garlic mustard.
Yeah,
garlic mustard. You know what? I mixed that up too. I have to think twice before I remember the name. I was like, honey mustard, garlic mustard. Which one is that? Right? That's why I take notes, because it's easy to mix everything up. So do you think I mentioned everything already? Or is there some new favorite that you love to do? Oh yeah, we love camping. We recently went camping in Bancroft, and that was really beautiful and amazing. We got bit by mosquitoes and we suffered for like a week after that. But that's the price you pay for exploring other types of beauties, right? But we discovered beautiful spots to swim, and we did a little hike. and we'll learn more about plants, and we swam in the pond, right? We ate healthy food. You caught 3 frogs. And Luke caught a fish. And a toad. We found a toad.
Yeah.
And a fish. We caught our first fish.
Yeah.
We have 2 little kitty fishing rods. And last year we weren't lucky enough to catch a fish. But this year we did it. It was a small one, and technically we were supposed to let it go, but it was injured. So we kept one. Right? Yeah. All right. Do you think you want to add anything?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
It's like climbing.
And climbing. Mila loves playgrounds and swinging bars. She's like a little monkey, like with her arms hopping from one monkey bar to another one, just flying upside down. Right? Yeah. Miss Fitness. So basically my point is that in Toronto, and costs have been rising more and more as like in the last couple of years, and it's getting more and more expensive to do anything in Toronto, and I chose not to work because I wanted to take care of my children. So most activities we do are very nature orientated, or that not too expensive, and once in a while we budget ourselves and we plan, and we do things like we go to the actual zoo, like the big zoo in the Toronto Zoo, which is really fun. Also, we want to go to see lion safari. That's another zoo. It's like a private zoo, not a government zoo. So we want to explore that. Probably by the end of the summer we'll do that one. Yeah. Also, there are, if you look up trails, and within like an hour around Toronto, there's the next one that we want to do is Mono Cliffs, which is about an hour drive from where we are. Also Rattlesnake Point, which you can just do a day trip to view a beautiful trail, and there's like a beautiful scenic views. So a lot of different kind of activities you can find that really doesn't cost a lot of money. You just need to plan. You will, of course, some things you will need your car to drive to, but if you don't have a car yet, you can do something within the city. You can take a train or a bus, like a Woodbine Beach, like the mini. Oh, also there is a mini zoo in High Park in Toronto, which is actually quite cute. And if you just want to stroll in a park and just hang out and explore like nice little trails and view a little zoo, it's in High Park, and that's always entertaining too, and it's free. You just need to bring your own snacks for the day, your own sandwiches, and then you don't even have to eat overpriced expensive junk food, which is everywhere. And it's not easy to find in Toronto, like a healthy food stores. Not in all areas. If you're in downtown, then you have a lot more options. But where we are, it's literally just like burger places, fried chicken. Yeah. Sushi store is good. Yes, we found one sushi place near us that is actually really delicious. I think it's like my favorite sushi place in Toronto. Food is fresh. Yes, and the prices are reasonable. Price will probably be about the same as like the standard, but the rolls are really big. And what I like is that they add more of like the fish and the good parts than the rice, because sometimes when they try to be cheap, they just add a lot of rice and not a lot of good stuff in the middle, right? And it's super filling and yummy. Avocado sushi? Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna mention the name of the place that I really like in the video. I forgot how it's called now, but I'm gonna add a little note. Yeah? You think we're done for the day?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me, my sweet girly. This is my mini-me, my bestie. And she always super supportive of everything that I do. And she's super awesomeness. High five. All right. Bye.